Is it possible to take $500 and through the power of cryptocurrency, turn it into enough money to buy a house? I think it's possible going from a bag holder to a home owner. And this is my documentation of the entire process where I take $500 and through the power of cryptocurrency, magically turn it into probably 50 grand. 50 grand is my target. Hopefully that's enough money to pay for a down payment on a house. So far, we have reached $1,185, with yesterday peaking out the account around $1,200 thanks to Data Lake. The decentralized science pump has been going crazy. I want to go through some of these holdings. Now, these are holdings that I have gone through many times in the morning live streams, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you want a more readily available, up-to-date tracking of this portfolio challenge, go ahead, subscribe, hit that like button right now, and show up for our morning live streams because they're pretty good. They're growing quickly, just like this account. And I have a question for you, but after we go through the account, I will ask for your opinion. So please stay here with me for a minute because it's actually kind of important to me to determine the future of this account. So first up, the largest position in the portfolio is USDC. That's sitting at $315 of cash right now. This is dry powder that I have on the sidelines so that I can deploy at any moment's notice. Essentially, when the market has corrections, I want to be deploying this capital. And you can see here, every single Sunday, I add 1% of the portfolio's value in the form of new cash into the account, because while this $500 is going to compound, I really want this $500 to compound even quicker, right? If you don't have money to add into an investment, then you probably should not be investing at all. You should probably focus on trying to up your income game. So adding 1% of the account's balance ensures growth, ensures that this chart goes up and to the right constantly. Second up here, we have Kaspa. Kaspa is something that I am up 329% on. It's made me $157. If we go look at the transactions, it's actually made me more than that because I have taken profits on Kaspa already. I initially put in about $50, once at 2 cents and then another buy at 3.5 cents. And I've since taken out $70 here. So the rest of the money that's in Kaspa right now is house money. I'm just letting it run. I'm seeing how high up we can go with this thing. Then we have Internet Computer. ICP is not really doing as hot as I was expecting it to do, but it still is holding its own in the portfolio. So I have $117 in ICP with an average purchase price of $3.98, which is really good. Anything under $5 I think is going to be a steal. Anything under $10 I think will easily 10x at the peak of the next bull market. Hopefully 2024, 2025. We have Data Lake. Data Lake came out of nowhere recently. I was down about 40-50% on this Data Lake position. Data Lake being a decentralized science protocol. Was down a good amount. And in the last week or so, it has skyrocketed up 350% to be one of the larger positions in the portfolio. So I put $25 in and it's currently worth $110. Data Lake is staked through their website. They have a liquidity farming event where they're trying to just make it so that the asset's more liquid and promote staking. So they are inflating the token supply by about 25% and paying it out to anyone who is staking. So my money is locked up and staked right now. It's yielding actually right now about 800% annually, but it only lasts until March. Quant is very similar to ICP in my mind, where anything under $100 I think is a guaranteed 10x. Guaranteed, you got to put in air quotes because nothing's guaranteed in the world of crypto. But I have $102 worth at an average price of $97. So I think we'll have a solid foundational 10x on this. We have Hello Labs next up. Hello Labs is a trade that I think, and well, it's been working wonderfully for me. I think this is going to be a play on the launch of Killer Whales, their Shark Tank version of investment show. So Hello Labs has a lot of things going for them, but I am personally waiting to see that launch of Killer Whales. Again, just like Kaspa, I put in $50. I've already taken out more than $50, so the rest of this money is literally just house money. Next up, we have HBAR and Saucer Swap. I'm going to be combining these two for my analysis and my breakdown because, well, Saucer Swap is the leading decentralized exchange on HBAR. HBAR being Hedera Hashgraph. It is a layer 1 blockchain. You guys know what HBAR is. I don't need to go in depth about that. I view Saucer Swap as essentially just being a 2x leveraged play on HBAR. If HBAR is going to be successful, which I think it will be, then Saucer Swap will likely double up whatever HBAR is able to do because it's a smaller and riskier play. So combined, I put about $60, $70 into them, and they're chilling up 25% and 48% respectively. Next up, we have CheckDot. CheckDot I'm up 67% on. I purchased 125, then I sold 50, and then I purchased another 85. So I've been in and out of this one, and that's because the price continues to spike and then dump and then spike and then dump. It's super small, and it is a play on insurance within crypto. So it's DeFi insurance. You can't insure your house through CheckDot. You insure your Bored Ape through CheckDot. And I think it's very interesting. I think it's got a good potential to have mainstream adoption, and the coin is so small that it's a gamble that I'm willing to take. The next two are both decentralized science plays here. So we have VXV, or Vector Space AI. Many of you guys probably know this coin from last cycle. It got up to $22 per coin. Now it's sitting at 67 cents per coin. So really fell down dramatically. I got in at 30 cents. They are very intertwined in decentralized science and AI. Anything that has to do with data, they have their hands in. And I think that their team is very likely to succeed in whatever endeavors they're doing. They're spread a little bit thin, in my opinion. VitaDAO is another decentralized science play. It was the first ever DAO in decentralized science, and they have Pfizer backing them. So I'm very confident in this as a play, and I scooped it up at a very low price of $1.60. It's currently sitting at $2.30, so up just over 100%. You can see I've literally just bought 16, and we're chilling in there. I need exposure to more decentralized science in this portfolio. I made the mistake of being very greedy and wanting to get super low entry points on a lot of these decentralized science plays. See, I saw Bitcoin explode in value over the last couple months, just like everyone else has. Since really October, we've just seen Bitcoin go straight up, and I've been waiting for some sort of a pullback to then deploy some of that hard cash that I have on the sidelines. However, that's not what we've seen play out. Instead, what we've actually seen play out is that most of decentralized science, which is where I was intending on deploying all of that capital, as that's what I've been covering for months at this point, I just didn't go as heavy in this portfolio challenge because I was trying to practice portfolio management, but it turns out it bit me in the butt a little bit. And if I had stuck with my guns, I could have made significantly more amounts of money. Just in this week alone, we have AIMX up 270%. We have Genome up 44%. We have ResearchCoin up 71%. We have Data Lake up 130%. And ETI up 122%. So these were all projects I was interested in looking at. And I was just on the sidelines, so I missed out. It was opportunity cost. I chose stablecoins, and we continued to go up. So my hedge didn't actually play out as I was expecting. Now, for the point that I need your guys' help with, okay? This portfolio here started off with $500. However, if you guys have been with me on the morning live streams, I have another portfolio that I've been building since $100. This portfolio is my day trading portfolio where I'm in and out of things within an hour, hopefully. Hour max. Hopefully it's within like 20 minutes. I'm scalping some coins based off of a strategy. If you want to know more, come to the morning live streams. I'll explain everything in detail. Should I include this account in the challenge? Yes or no, please let me know down below. Should I include this account into the challenge? Meaning, it would no longer be a $500 into $50,000, it would be $600 because I funded this trading account with $100 and it's now up to $509. And I funded the portfolio here with $500. It's now up to just under $1,200. So it wouldn't have that clean name of going from 500 to 50 grand, but I feel like this trading portfolio is still worth being inside of the challenge. Let me know your thoughts. I'm curious. Please help me out with that. The account actually has a kind of a sad story here. I started with 100 and we were able to work it all the way up to 1,000. I got very greedy and entered into some aggressive shorts. I was letting my bias really take over. When Bitcoin was pumping, like I said, and I went heavier in cash in this portfolio, in my trading portfolio, I started shorting things. That was stupid of me because everything continues to rip higher and higher and higher. I knocked it down from $1,000 all the way to 300, and I have since built it back up to 500, but damn, did that hurt. That was not pleasant to see. All of my gains evaporated in literally like 3 days. But we're still building. It's part of the progress. The market has a way of knocking everyone down to size whenever they start getting a little bit too cocky. What is something else that's kind of interesting here that I really want to start getting more into is rather than viewing this account specifically, my trading account, as it pertains to US dollars, I want to start denoting the assets in terms of Bitcoin. I would love for this account to get to 1 full Bitcoin. Right now we're at 0.013. Rather than try and make this $100 account turn into a $100,000 account, I'd much rather see it go from a 0.001 Bitcoin account to a 1 whole Bitcoin account. That is something that I'm just going to start switching with. But let me know if I should include this into the portfolio challenge. Bag holder to homeowner. If you found yourself being a bag holder from the last cycle, you're in the right spot, my friend. Pat yourself on the back, hit that subscribe button, and join the journey. Welcome as one of those investors. I want you to remember something. Your time's your most valuable asset. Hopefully this was worth investing it into, and I will see you guys in the next video.